Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, as we continue our start from scratch Elmcreek run here. Just getting some mowing done on our last field here. We already mowed the other two. Once we get this done, we still need to roll, which we're getting that done right now as well. And then after the rolling, we're good to go to the next month and sell a little bit of flour. Not going to be a lot, but hopefully it's enough to, get us a little bit extra money in here. I mean, every bit of money that we can get is obviously very good for us. Still got a lot of stuff that we need to get done. We need to get cows. If we're serious about making this playthrough all about making cakes, then we've got to get some milk. And I mean, I could just go and find some way to bulk buy some milk using a mod or something like that. But you know what? At this point, we might as well just go ahead and get some cows set up. At some point we'll need some sugar, but we don't need it right away. We got a little bit of time before. Sugar will probably be the last thing we make for the cake. Because we can get the butter and the milk, obviously both from the cows, although we would need a bakery. I can't remember, is there a bakery on this map? It is over here, right? It's not a bakery, dairy. We have a bakery. We need a dairy, which is this one right here. Yes. Nope, that's cereal. There's the dairy right there. So there is a dairy on the map if we want to use that. Now we could always set up our own dairy if we wanted to, but that one would definitely work. It's not impossibly far away. So something to think about. All right, almost done with the mowing. Plenty of silage, like tons and tons and tons and tons of silage. Like, yeah, we got, I mean, if we were to make all of this silage, this is what, over 500,000 liters of silage, that would be, which we will. I mean, we're going to make it all. How much is this total in silage? At what, 200? Let's call it 200. It's a little bit less, let's call it 200, just make it math easier. That is 200 times 500. 100,000 bucks, right? No. Yes, 100,000 bucks. It is a 10 with 4 zeros behind it. Goodness, my brain is sometimes not working all the time. So 100,000 bucks. That's not bad. That pays for a big chunk of a cow farm or cow, setup. I don't know for this setup if we might just settle for the 254 one. It's only 45 cows, but it might be just fine, Don't get me wrong. I would love to get, one of the bigger ones for various reasons. Excuse me. Sorry. Just because it's got the feed kitchen and all that kind of stuff, which is really awesome. And I'd like to try and see what that looks like. But since this playthrough wasn't primarily for cows, it's really just kind of cows are a secondary side effect of things that we need. The 45 cows is probably plenty. All right, finishing up your rolling. In fact, I can probably just help you out here, my friend. I think we technically missed a spot. All right, good stuff there. You're basically done. What are we going to need to pick up for the next? You're going to need to pick up flour next. So I guess we'll get you set up over here. Yep. And the flour is, I think, storing now. Flour is storing. Perfect. So we'll get a little bit. It's not a lot, but we'll get some. And it will definitely help things out quite a bit. Strawberries are looking okay. Bread is looking okay. Plenty of flour for the bread. Like tons of flour for the bread. All right, you got a couple more passes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I'll put a quick pause in here. Or skip in here, I should say. We'll come back once this guy's done rolling. All right, finishing up the last little pass here. And then we are good to go. Sitting there thinking, is silage still our most profitable like thing for the year, or maybe not profitable, most you know, gross income for the year? Once you factor in like all the stuff that goes into it, maybe it's not the most profitable. I'd have to do the math on that, but I think it's definitely the most money we make in a given year is from the silage. $100,000. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we have that would come close to $100,000. All right, so there's that. We are ready to go to the next month. And we got to sell some flour and prepare for silage and bread in January. Now, January is definitely our most profitable month because between the silage and the bread, those are probably our two best things. But yeah, pretty crazy. All right, so how is... Did we already make all the flour that we can make, or is there still some in there? No, we are done. So not a lot of flour, but should give us a little bit of money. Let's actually close that curtain. Let's go to the... Yeah, left front's fine. And is it not close enough? All right. So we got about what, 15,000 liters of flour here. It's not bad. What are the prices looking like for the flour? Speaking of which, I just want to check the chickens for a second while I was passing through. Flour is $18.07 and going down at the grocery mart. It could go higher at Johnson's Farmers Market, but honestly, $18.07 is a really good price, and it's, you know, close by, so we will probably take advantage of that. All right, that's all the flour. Let's go. About probably about $30,000 worth of flour once you take into account the bonus. It's not too bad, considering it was just kind of an afterthought. It's like, okay, we'll just sell whatever flour we've got left over after we've made, you know, we've got plenty for the bread. I'm sorry, did I say 30? I was looking at bread. Oh my goodness. It would have gone higher. I was looking at the wrong thing. I just went one too far. I was like, that's just a lot of money for flour. Man, why are we still selling bread? I mean, it's fine. We actually still got a decent price for it. It probably could have gone up to close to 700, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Live and learn. Well, I say live and learn. It's not like there's a learning opportunity. It's just a honest mistake type of thing where I was just looking at the wrong category. All right, no biggie. Still got a decent chunk of money for that though. What, 10,000 bucks, something like that. We'll take it. Bread will be coming up next, so we probably should go ahead and load up the bread that we've got. So that would be there. We'll be selling bread next month in theory, although it's at a really good price right now. I assume there's more bread. Oh, I guess that thing wasn't all the way full, was it? So I think that is all the bread. There might be a little bit more coming next month, which is fine. We'll get that. So yeah, all right. So, oh, no, sorry, wrong button. I want to let you drop. Waiting. We're going to come over here and empty out some more barley for the chickens. We do need to try and get this thing emptied out. If we get to next month and we haven't quite emptied this out, we may dump the rest into the flour mill. We're going to be pretty close to being able to empty this out, though, next month. Alright, so there's that. Anything else we need to do right now? I don't think so. No, the grass is doing what it's doing. No, I think we're okay. So let's fast forward another month and get ready to go sell some flour. Some bread, I mean. Strawberries are looking okay, so we can still hold off on those. Ideally, we would love to... I mean... If we were to fill up the silage right now, it would just about get everything. Well, okay, it would at least fill up the trailer's load's worth, you know, before tomorrow. So, how much do we have for the chickens right now? Because we need, I think, how many months away from harvesting the barley? July is barley harvesting month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. So next month would be 6 months. Next month would be about 10,800 liters that we would need. We currently have 9,000 there. So we need another 1,800 liters plus a tiny bit extra, which I think is about how much we have. So yeah, we're right at the line of how much we need. We'll see. We'll have to figure it out. But let's go ahead and go to next month. Actually, that will give us a very good opportunity just to double check the numbers on the chickens and how much they're actually eating. And lots of dings, which means a lot of products that we're following are getting to good prices. All right, so chickens they have eaten 1,800. So yeah, they do eat 1,800 per month, which I thought that was right. So if we come in here, we can fill up all but the last 1,000. So let me think. So that's 9,000, which is 5 months. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, wow, we don't have enough. I think I did my math thinking that we harvest in June, but I had delayed it because of the grass and stuff. So... Because we need 10,800 right now. We got 10,000 basically. Interesting. Well, what are our options? How much does a set of seed or a wheat cost? We'd have to pay 2,800 bucks just to get a couple of those. Okay. Well then. Well, I need the truck, so there's no two ways about that. I could fast forward to later in the day. If I fast forward 12 hours-ish, then that would allow me to dump another 900 liters of this into the chicken coop. So maybe that's the direction we go with that. Okay, let's look at the bread, because we know what we need to sell bread. Let's make sure we're looking at the right thing this time. Red Marble Bowling Restaurant is at 1,800. There's no guarantees the farmer's market or the grocery market goes that high. I think I'm going to sell that because it's actually a really good price for the bread. I mean, if the farmer's market and stuff like that were a lot closer, we might, you know, wait, but I don't know if they're going to go up by like $100. Alright, so we got 26,000 liters of bread. Head up to the bowling alley. How much are we getting for our bonus? It's only, what, 12%? Yeah. So, $52,000, something like that. Not bad. Still quite a bit less than the silage, though. Of course, it's a lot easier to transport those $52,000 than it is the $100,000 for the silage. It's going to take us an extremely large number of trips. What's the price of the silage right now? 186 and going up to the animal dealer, 190 going down at the biogas. I think the animal dealer might, we could get that probably at least to 190. It's possible it goes a little bit higher. Either way, we still got to wait a few hours to try to empty out that trailer. The next thing we're going to pick up would be strawberries, so we'll go ahead and bring the trailer over to there. We have a ton of strawberries to sell. Alright, strawberries are good. Got at least 3 trips for that. I guess I could have left them on there, but that's okay. Alright, next is, I guess, fast forward so we can drop most of this barley in there for the chickens. Alright. Guess we should be watching this more than anything. Probably fast forward at least 12 hours. It's going to get dark, unfortunately, but not much else we can do about it. Any contracts that we could pick up that would help us with this particular situation? No, just a bunch of plowing and cultivating. If there was like a harvesting contract or something like that that had a really big trailer, we could always use that. The egg's full up at the moment. No, we're good. I mean, we do need to empty them shortly, but they're okay for now. I think we will get all this to put in there, won't we? We're pretty close to it. If we're at about 10 o'clock, I think we can get it all in there. Bread. Did bread ever go above? I don't think so, right? So I think because we sold it over 1,800 at the bowling alley, so yeah, I think we're good there. Oh, 207 at the dealer. $208. It's so dark. It's about to be 8 o'clock. Alright, 2 more hours. So still give us plenty of time to get everything else sold, dumped out, or the silage sold. So I mean, it's gonna be dark, it's gonna be annoying, but we'll get it taken care of. We're gonna have like 6 liters left. 16 liters, sorry, I did my math wrong. So close. Alright, we'll wait 1 more hour. We'll have 1 hour, literally 1 hour to get everything sold before tomorrow. Although it doesn't have to be sold before tomorrow because it's not like it's going to suddenly plummet in price or anything crazy. Alright, chickens got all the food they can get. Well, all the food that we have. So, let's start picking up our silage. Problem with doing it this way is that we are not going to have all that extra silage made before, you know, for tomorrow, basically. Although, according to this, it plummets pretty heavily in February. Wish this thing wasn't so slow to unload here, or to load up, I should say. We are going to the animal dealer. It's gonna be what? 5 trips, 6 trips, something like that. Not terrible, I suppose. Because we have what, 300,000? Yeah, a little over 300,000. So not crazy bad, but I mean it's still going to be a lot of back and forth. We should be able to get it all done, you know, relatively shortly here, though. I'll bring you guys along for the first trip, and then we'll Probably do the rest between episodes. All right, nice little, what, almost $14,000. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, I should have all the silage sold off. Just that way you guys don't have to come along for all these boring trips. And then we'll be ready to fast forward to February, which is time to sell strawberries, which is going to be a lot of trips as well. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.